Horses in the yard at Kalgoorlie for the lucky last. RMW Property Group handicap over 1200 metres, 58 plus, and a field of 10, the biggest field on the day. We start with Kakadu, whose last start placing behind Vinyl. He was a really good run as well from the back of the field. Drops back in grade to a 58 plus for the first time in a while. I know he hasn't won for 750 days, but Gary Bowen's team's going well, and he goes around at double figures, a $12 chance. Kesh will do run to ride from the wide draw. Number 2, Town Hall. Blinkers come off here for John Mason. He legs aboard Lisa Staples again. Sat over the speed in the Sky Provincial Series Heat, which is a key form reference race in this, and was beaten 4.5 at the finish. Hopefully with that gear change, he's an improver here. He's a $19 chance, number 2, Town Hall. Number 3, Hidden Ruby. Here's a 4-year-old mare by Flying Artie. She gets a lovely run here from the barrier. She ran third behind Californication, luckless in the final yesterday, and Ablo, who was also luckless, having to make that sweeping move around them 4 and 5 deep. That's the obvious form reference race, and I'm going to go with Hidden Ruby here in the last. She'll get a lovely run. Natasha Faithfull gets a great chance to ride a treble here on today's program. Number 4, Honest Legend, likely leader, 54 kilos after the claim of Chanel Cooper. Likely to roll along out in front. That's how he likes to do his racing. He was good first up. He was a little bit disappointing second up. He should be fitter third up, and he should be in front for a long way on a day where they're struggling to make much ground. Number 5, Looks, the second horse that Tom Wolf's brought to the Kalgoorlie racetrack today. He legs aboard Brandon Louis here on his 4-year-old, having his third run of the preparation after a freshen up at the end of January. The last run was at Geraldton when beaten 2 3/4 by Blue Lagoon and Fortune's Luck. They both went around in the final yesterday of the Sky Heat and were both beaten into sort of midfield. Looking for Brandon Louis to carve across from that wide draw and put Looks into the race. He's currently in fixed odds betting, an $8 chance. Number 6, Total Lockdown. Paddy Carberry riding for David Smith off the 7-day backup, having been beaten 2.5 by Balbeck in the opening race last Sunday. Ran third, but it was only a 6-horse field. It was an improved run from him, though. He's currently $15, number 6, Total Lockdown. Number 7, No More Dust is 60 to 1. This 5-year-old mare is probably looking for something a bit easier, and she just doesn't seem to go that well at Kalgoorlie, yet to run a placing from 11 attempts. Number 8, Hole in One, comes through the same Balbeck race as Total Lockdown and was a length behind that galloper. Ran 4th of 6. Yet to really find his feet this time in. He's off the 7 days and he's better than what he's showing, but at the moment, $17 seems like a fair price. The next horse, number 9, is the danger, I thought, to Hidden Ruby, and a clear danger at that. Kelly's Lisaloo. Very good win 2 back over Talk About You, but more importantly, further back in the field, there were a couple of winners, Captain Rogers and 2-time winner, one more for Leo. Good form reference race, and she missed away and did things wrong. I think she's hard to beat here, Kelly's Lisaloo. Hidden Ruby or Kelly's Lisaloo. I thought it was almost a race in 2 here. And number 10, Lucky Fufu for Helen Harding and Maddie Derrick. First up here off a 97-day freshen. Raced around in Esperance in class races all throughout the summer period. Is a bit of a hard mare to catch, but on the fresh side, she's a $31 chance, and she could sneak into the minor money if she got the right run. Let's look at these horses at Kalgoorlie ahead of the last.
Okay, these runners behind the line here. Just information coming through from stewards. Number 9, Kelly's Liza Lou, is being vetted behind the line. So Kelly's Liza Lou to undergo a vet check, and a saddle adjustment there has taken place to Town Hall. Lisa Staples jumping off for a resaddling. So we're yet to start the loading process. Just crossed the line in the big one at Hong Kong. But these runners will start to come forward shortly. So your favourite will be Hidden Ruby at 2:15. It was backed in from 2:40, 5 minutes prior to the race. There's a couple in the Andrew Ingalls colours here. And Honest Legend will carry the customary yellow cap. Hole in one in the red cap. And of the 2 Dave Smith train runners, Total Lockdown in the normal yellow-blue cap. And Kelly's Liza Lou in the all-black cap, who's undergoing that vet's exam. But it looks like Lucy's back aboard and the horse is milling around behind the line, which is good news. So still yet to start the loading process. I'll recap the winners from today. Brazen Empress was Pete Fernie and Tash Faithfull. Want a Cracker, Pete Fernie and Chanel Cooper. Wisty Mac for Justin Robbins and Lisa Staples at a rough old price. Lacey Ace for Helen Harding and Maddie Derrick. So Likeable took out the 5th for Peter Fernie and Tash Faithfull, making it a double for Tash. And in the 6th we saw Counter Drive for Trev Tasker and Keshaw Duran. Now Kelly's Liza Lou being trotted up in front of the vet behind the line now. Runners are starting to load, however. So the loading process has commenced. Lucky Fufu the first to be loaded. Gone off the boil, Lucky Fufu. She looked like she was going to be a pretty handy horse that day that she got up. But just haven't seen the best of her since. So just taking their time to bring the others forward. Here we go. Town Hall will come forward now. So Town Hall, Honest Legend coming up towards the line. Kakadu drops back in class today with that. He gets the 59 kilos, but he did jump out of the ground late last start. Kakadu, it was a good run. Went down behind Vinyl, less than a length. Hidden Ruby coming forward now, together with Kelly's Liza Lou, so all must be okay there. Hole in one to join the line. All right, so we've got 4 to come forward here. Looks coming along, just drawn a shade wide for his assignment today. His last run was up at Geraldton. He finished 2.5 behind Blue Lagoon. Here comes Total Lockdown. Total Lockdown, Paddy Carberry in the saddle. So Kakadu to come forward. And the last one will be No More Dust. Thanks, Stu. Tab Radio on board now for the running of the last. It is the RMW Property Group handicap over the 1200. Just a slight delay with a vet check of Kelly's Liza Lou, which she passed. So No More Dust comes forward. It's Hidden Ruby, your favourite. Stand by, we're set at the 1200. Off racing in the last from Kalgoorlie and the Fernie pair. Out the back door early on in Honest Legend and Hole in one with early speed. It was No More Dust together with Looks trying to cross from gate 9 early on. Just back and behind these, Kelly's Liza Lou. She jumped well today. being closely attended by the favourite Hidden Ruby. Then we had Lucky Fufu with Total Lockdown doing extra work, trying to find a position. Followed next of all by Honest Legend. Well back then to Town Hall. Kakadu, he's at the tail, together with Hole in One. So they're on the side, 600 metres to run, and it's No More Dust from the Tapper Yard. Shows out by a length on Looks. Kelly's Liza Lou just grabs onto this leader's coattails, getting a perfect run. The same can be said for Hidden Ruby, who's one off, then Total Lockdown, who's been 3 wide throughout. Next of all was Lucky Fufu. Worse than midfield, we have Honest Legend, Hole in One, Kakadu, Town Hall. They straighten up for the run home. It's No More Dust, but here's Hidden Ruby starting to extend. Kelly's Liza Lou gets into the clear as well. It's Hidden Ruby. Kelly's Liza Lou closer to the fence, but Hidden Ruby doing it well. Late on the scene, Lucky Fufu, but Hidden Ruby will go on and win the last and give Fernie 4. Hidden Ruby wins by just over a length. Kelly's Liza Lou third in, Lucky Fufu to add some spice to the novelties. Then we had Hole in One, Looks, Honest Legend, Town Hall. Well back then to No More Dust, and one of the last to greet the judge was Kakadu. Number 3, Hidden Ruby, is your winner. An easy steer there for Tash Faithfull. Gave this horse an absolute plum run. Sat one out, one back at the top of the straight, peeled off the back of Looks and went straight on by Kelly's Liza Lou. Found the gap with enough time, but couldn't show that dazzling turn of speed after settling closer to the pace today, and it was Hidden Ruby who's gone on for a soft win. 111.8. Hidden Ruby, as I touched upon, wouldn't have been out of place in that final yesterday if she was eligible for a start. But she's gone on and won that in great style. She's really turned the page this preparation, Hidden Ruby, and racing extremely well. The margin's a length and a quarter by a length and a half. Hidden Ruby, 111.8. 9 gets second. Kelly's Liza Lou. 10, Lucky Fufu. That was a better run. Really charged to the line. And 8, Hole in One gets fourth. So 3, 9, 10 and 8. They've run home in 35.18 that last 600 metres. And she is a very nice mare going forward for the All Ladies Syndicate. And trained by Peter Fernie. Tash Faithfull in the saddle by Flying Artie from Tremezina, and owned by Karen Fernie, Gemma Fernie, A. Barrett, S. Ayton, M. Degenhart, A. Flay, also Carmen Thierry. We've got G. Ingalls, Annabelle Ingalls, J. Mick Roberts, P. Dowdle, C. Rigg, J. Sharp, Sue Stewart, Jan Ralph, also S. Ralph, C. McWatty, L. Hardinge, and also M. Little and E. Hiley. So congratulations to the ladies there, picking up another one with Hidden Ruby, who brings up win number 4. Second in was the 9, that's Kelly's Liza Lou for Dave Smith and Lucy Fiore. By Universal Ruler from Kelly's Angel, owned by G. Carroll, G. Bailiff, also D. Smith, M. Donnell, Miss Eliza Finger, E. Carroll, also C. Bailiff, B. Kelly and Jeff Hayes. Third in was the 10, that is Lucky Fufu for Helen Harding and Maddie Derrick, another all-ladies syndicate here. O. Cruel, H. Helen Harding, Caitlin Harding, K. Davies, L. Black, C. Case, K. Johnson, S. Johnson, A. Guest, F. Holman, also K. Drew, C. O'Sullivan, M. O'Sullivan, T. Giles, L. Giles, J. Mills, S. Scott, N. Strickland, and J. Atherton. And fourth in was the 8, that's Hole in One for Pete Fernie and Jade McNaught. So 3, 9, 10 and 8, a length and a quarter by a length and a half. And Hidden Ruby gets home. Gives favourite punters one in the last. 3, 9, 10 and 8 after the running of race number 7 interim.